All right. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? We got round 2 of the A+ tier and below God sub-only duel tournament. It's a mouthful. And we got Suspension versus Hawken here. Suspension on the Kukulkan. Looking for an invade? Or is he looking to just start this blue buff or proxy a wave maybe even? Yeah. If he looks to proxy a wave here, I think he might die. He's Kukulkan, you know, he's pretty immobile. It's not as though he has an option. Alright, but he didn't catch him. Hawken didn't catch him. And why should he? Because who would think that he was going to proxy a wave here? I don't know if that's worth it for him, though, because he's giving up a free red buff, possibly? No, you know what? Hawken can't even take it. Alright, it's worth it. It's damn worth it. Because that poor clear from Kuang to start. Now, this is a really interesting matchup, you know, probably don't even need to say that because you don't see these gods very often, and that's really the point of this tournament, to you know, bring about all different types of gods, and hopefully different. Oh, he's giving up the whole wave here though to try to stop this red, and that's not ideal. He doesn't end up hitting the 2, and without that he's not gonna be able to find a kill. Hawken, if he hits, I mean Suspension if he hits him with the 1, but no, it's not up. Really yeah, questionable decision making from Hawken. I'm not sure that definitely wasn't in his best interest. Yeah, so I'm hoping that these tournaments don't just develop their own meta either, you know, like just pick this god in order to win. Of course, there's going to be top gods within it. It's a tier list, so, you know, in my opinion, the gods that are in A+ are probably the best in it, and then if you pick things that are below it, you know, you're in a bad spot. But both of these guys picked gods that are below it, and, you know, they're both playing very much to win, so... Kuang's a god that's shown quite a bit of promise throughout Duel. Quite a bit of horrible Kuang play out there too, if you've ever seen an NShadow Kuang. But some people like Neon Banana Baby have played him extremely well. I've heard recently that Face has been having really good wins with him. I think, yeah, it is Face, right? And yeah, it's he's a very interesting god, a very weird god that I don't understand, and I hate him. Oh, I'm sorry, the items, I don't know how that happened. Sorry about that. My bad, guys. My bad. Like I said, the new spectator, it throws me off a little bit because usually it doesn't start like this, or it starts like this, and that's for conquest. But yeah, usually it would start like this already, so I changed to the wrong thing. My bad. My bad. All right. So, anyways, both players. Well, actually, the Suspension up a little bit here in experience right now. Let me see. Let's see that. How do you see that? Look, you see the bar there versus that. That's actually quite a bit of experience, yeah. Like I said, he gave up that full wave Hawken in order to try to get that red buff, and it didn't work out for him. So it was a big gamble, and I don't know that he needed to take it. But thinking about the late game here, I would think that Kuang should be able to do this. Yeah, objectively, I'd have to give this matchup to Kuang, but I said it could go either way, and I don't know, you know, the established dual meta for these guys too well. My Kukulkan's no joke though. Real talk, I actually have a pretty bomb-ass Kukulkan. Wow, I'm surprised that tornado didn't hit him. Yeah, this is the second round. Let me see where the projections are like for this game. We have Suspension at an overwhelming 87% people voted for Suspension on this one. Can Hawken make the upset? Oh, also, I changed up. I added some new music, some sick-ass shit. There's a Chrono Trigger song. Added some Kingdom Hearts shit, some Chrono Trigger, as already you can tell. I'm going to add some Zelda stuff. We got Paper Mario. I'm so pumped. I'm trying to make, you know, some new shit come out. I'm not too into like EDM or like, you know, like electronic type of music, but like that's what we're, you know, that's what I have to do for the YouTube. So yeah, because those are the non-copyrighted stuff. So I'm trying to give you guys the best of this kind of this kind of music, you know. And a lot of people do enjoy this music, but I feel bad. I know some of you are not fans of it, so I'm trying to just step it up and make sure it's at least the best content possible for them. Oh, it's a very good 2. Oh, this is ballsy as hell. What is he do? I hate when it does that slow-mo. Ooh, nice. He stepped right out of the way in there. But Hawken is still fighting in that tornado. All he needs to do is find the 1. I don't know why he's risking this. What? That was crazy. realistically, how was he going to draw first there, you know? That was a quick draw moment. And how are you going to outdraw Kukulkan's Zephyr? Like, without Kuang's shitty, or not shitty, but slow ass 2, where he's going to summon all the dragons and then channel them and throw them at you. I don't know, man. That's just not a smart trade there. So Hawkins going to suffer from it, and Suspension's going to go up quite a little bit. Good of him to avoid the ult for sure, and he had him in a very cool compromising position in the to start out with there, but he just didn't you know, make enough out of it. So Book of Thoth picked up here for Suspension. Fantastic item on Kukulkan. Gives him obviously so much mana, which works directly with his passive, and it gives him his own passive again almost. So it's like, you know, it's like he's got 2 of his own passive, and then shit just gets crazy. So yeah, fantastic item on him. The only thing is Warlock Sash will be missed, but at the same time the percentage health difference for Kuang. Oh, so close. I love the attempt on the slow confirm there into ultimate. You can see that nice summer split recall skin there. It's really nice, but it's really loud, you guys. I don't like it at all. I can't stand it because of that. They need to lower it. If they lower it, I'm so down because it looks awesome. But for some reason, it's so loud, I can't do it. But yeah, so if I'm correct, but I don't know. Me and percentage health things, I get them confused all the time, because I just recently learned that chin size, the more health you build, it does not equal to more effective chin size, and I don't know, man. Things confuse me with that shit. I don't like it. Oh my god, Hawkins, what a beast. What a great interaction that was, and just a really solid fight. Very well played. And you know what it is? My man picked up Bancroft's. Bancroft's the item to go right now on any mage, almost any mage. He's just chunking for so much. Of course, Suspension's not going to go Bancroft's here because he's opting into the stacking item. But maybe, I don't know, maybe he even should or could go that first. I don't know. But yeah, Warlocks makes you not as, I'm sorry, Thoth makes you not as healthy in general, obviously, as if you go the big boy Warlock, and that helps with so many trades against Kuang, regardless of the ultimate. So I do think that even though Thoth is such a fantastic item for Suspension, unless he's planning on going a Gem of Iso here. Gem of Iso, if he does that with the you know, the Bulwark, it will probably it'll be enough health. But without that, I don't think he'll be tanky enough to fight into this Kuang. And I think Suspension's been a big fan of Gem of Iso, though. I think he was known to build it on his Chang'e and stuff as well. So, oh wow, both the players missed their abilities. Yeah, what I learned about the chins is that the health on it is relative. You know, because it's percentage of health, a percentage of max health. That, oh shit, nice, good, really good reaction time there by Hawkins. That the more health that you build, you're not screwing yourself by fighting into chins with a lot of health. It's still going to be the exact same amount of time to, what is it called? Time to kill? Yeah, TTK. I was talking about Wiz with that, and hopefully I'm not horribly misquoting him and getting it wrong, because I wouldn't want to tarnish Wiz's name. But yeah, so it turns out to be the same amount of time to kill, whether the person is extremely healthy or not as healthy with the chins. So I don't really, the whole thing confuses the shit out of me, and I was wrong all along. Because people in Duel, when I first got into Duel, told me, hey man, don't build much health, because chins will counter the shit out of you. And that is what, you know, Wiz was telling me. It wasn't actually quite true. It's not that, it's not the case at all. And I don't know. If you guys tell me I'm horribly wrong about that, then I will probably believe you, because like I said, me and percentage health things in general do not, it doesn't, I don't like it. But yeah, I believe in Wiz. I believe in the power of the Wiz. Hawkins really nicely navigating around here. Yeah, he said items, oh, how'd I do that? Oh, I see. Yeah, item, okay, I see what I can do now. I can, like, pilot it. Alright, I'm getting it, guys, I'm getting it. just item interactions and shit like that has never been my thing, and it never will be. I'm all about, you know, fighting and, you know, thinking about the nuance of what the players are thinking, what they could be doing, option select, things like that. Because I'm coming more from, you know, well, a Smash perspective, you know, Smash, the fighting game. And, you know, you don't have all that stuff. But, you know, what you do have is similar kind of stuff in frame data. And I was never good with frame data either. You know exactly what frame moves come out on, and you'll, you know, put yourself at a really good margin ahead of your opponent's knowledge. You know what your best option is based on that. Okay, so with the help of the Bulwark there, Hawken takes it down, even though he wouldn't have needed it. But Suspension looking to take down the tower in the meantime, and he knew he was doing that at a certain point, and he decided that there was, you know, it was too risky for him to go over and take that risk of not getting stealing the Fire Giant, because for all he knew, it would be almost completed, and he'd go over and it'd already be done. So he might as well take something off of it and take the whole tower. That's, you know, he's fine to do that. That's so maybe not the best trade for Hawken, but it does sort of keep him in the game, gives him a little bit of gold, a little bit of experience. Hopefully allows him a little bit more room to navigate around this Kukulkan. But I don't think he'll probably find an instance where he can push in and take the whole tower off of this. Oh, good Aegis, very quick, and good ultimate as well. Right, exactly, Sage, yeah. Yeah, and like Joe said, yeah, exactly. You're doing the same amount of damage no matter what, relative to, you know, like, obviously you're doing more damage. Somebody was like, no, NShadow, I'll test this for you, and they went into, they went into jungle practice. Oh, no, he kind of messed that up. He hit him with the Sunder, but he didn't wait for his 3. Instead, I don't know if he fat-fingered his 1, and he has it on, like, Instacast or what, because I don't know why that would ever be his go-to there. But yeah, they went into jungle practice, and they literally just, you know, went chins against someone with more health, and we're like, and then increased the person's health and decreased, and they're like, no, look, it's doing more or less health, but no, we're talking about relative to kill. So like, oh wow, he did end up taking the tower off of that siege, and it wasn't because of the Fire Giant though, but was because, well, Fire Giant allowed him to aggress enough. But it was really just some solid play by Hawken. It's a This could be really dicey. Wait, what? It didn't look like the ult hit him. He moved out of the way, and then I don't know. That was like a delayed hit. Use the shit out of me. It didn't look. Should we rewind? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. So this is a really good showing from Suspension right now. He's able to just, you know, take the aggression from Hawken and turn it around him, make him expend his options. You know, once he uses that 1, he's pretty vulnerable, and he's just turning the tables on him each time. But Hawken's still not down too much. Only about 1K deficit in gold. I don't know. I don't know about this. Oh, okay. All right. I know about this. He's gonna get him. I don't know why he didn't just ult or 3 and then wait for him to be at threshold and then ult, though. I don't know what what that was. Maybe it wouldn't have gotten him at threshold. Maybe it would have been really close, but that was super questionable. He made such a good play because I thought he was just going over the wall to try to take that blue, and I was like, there's going to be a big tornado there. This is crazy. But then he didn't, and he decided he would ult and then go for the combo while he didn't have any abilities up, and that just didn't make any sense. I know he would have had the Bulwark, but the Bulwark is negated, right? They don't give a shit about Bulwark, right? Azuf, thank you so much for the 34 months. You're amazing. Ah, okay. He has beads and Aegis. That's true. That's true. All right. All right. Oh. Yeah. Hawken's in a pretty rough spot right now. Ooh, good Aegis. But, yeah, the wall that Suspension's been able to build, which is really what Kukulkan does best. And, you know, that's pretty much what his character is. He's like a moving sentinel kind of character, like an AMC, but much, much, much worse. Building up a very solid wall, throwing up obstacles, making your opponent have to expend a lot in order to just to get to you. And then when they do get to you, he has the giant ult to either just knock them away or, you know, completely crush them. And, you know, if he gets them low enough on the way there as well, the amount that they can do once they catch up to him is very minimal. So all throughout this game, we've seen Suspension just on the aggressive, but then leaning back each time Hawken aggresses onto him. Now he's got such a big lead that he should be able to just go in regardless. Suspension's just trying to power down this this tower, or this Phoenix rather. He goes into Spear, which is the Kukulkan classic, but he also has Obsidian, which is really weird to go both. They're known to be counterintuitive. Generally, you only build both into double defense, or at least that's what Neon Banana Baby did back in the day. Wow, that's surprising, and he didn't even get it. That was a fail, and he might die for it. I don't know, though, because like I said, he's got beads and ages, so... Yeah, no, he's going to hit him, but not enough. And what can Hawken take off of this? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, so usually against that double defense, you'll see Shards and Spear come out. But even then, I'm not sure how effective it is. Either way, it's questionable. I'm surprised he didn't go for a Gem of ISO, given, I said, the matchup already. Being so much of this, this baiting game and this kiting game that Suspension plays. But, it's working out for him anyway, so he's playing well enough to make it work. Another thing, Poly, I'm surprised he didn't opt for instead of these two items together as well, especially for the objective push. But, like I said, either way, it's working out right now, so nothing too wrong with it. Oh, good dash. Very bold dash. He's taking a bold approach here, and he gets a good amount of damage onto Suspension. But Suspension looking for, I don't know about this. Okay. Alright. He's just trying to get him off his back. But Hawken should be able to catch up to him. No. That was smart. Completely cut off the only path that he could have gone, and Suspension took that down. See, with the AoE hit that you get off of the Zephyr. So awkward not calling that ability Squall. Speaking of Spear, though, Spear on Kuang? Is that what you do? I would think he's all just straight up burst, right? It's not like tick damage, so I'm surprised to see that Spear come out for this guy. Ooh, a lot of shit going on. This is gonna be really close, very much down to the wire. Hawken's in a tough spot here, but he should be able to take it if he... Ooh, no ultimate available for Suspension. Oh, he decides to take the wave instead. He's gonna go down here. Very smart decision, but I don't know. I don't know what once again what Hawken gets off of this. We'll see, because like I said, Kuang going into the late game, he gets stronger and stronger. He was able to take that engagement, pretty easily. So this could be the opportunity that he needs. Hawken can turn the tides of this game pretty quickly. It's good for the dragons on us too? Okay, yeah. Like I said, some gods, it's like... Some gods I don't know with this Spear. Especially just Spear. Spear me have never gotten along. I don't get it. But I also feel like, how often is he applying the... Well, I guess he's applying the 2+3. Because he's not using the 2 autos as much, but the 2 plus the 3 together, sure. Kuang also. Not a god that At least he gets the red buff there, though, and he gets some much-needed experience. And he's only down 900 gold right now. I think Hawken can still very much do this, especially, like I said, with the Obsidian Spear here not being the most viable pick here, I guess. Ooh, but really good. Ooh, so close for both players right now. Suspension misses the Zephyr, though, and that's going to be so helpful for Hawken to be able to re-aggress here if he chooses, or just get the hell away. Oh, man. Both players are shifting positions so much here. It's hard to... What? He just pre-aegis? What did he do? Was that an accidental aegis? I don't even know. Is that it? Oh! That's probably the game. Wow. What the hell? I don't know what he aegis there. Did he think that Suspension still had ults and that he was afraid of? I don't know. He tried to read a Swall, the Zephyr, and got bopped. Damn, man. I don't know why he looked back at him. Yeah, if only he didn't look back at him and he had just gone back to base there. Unfortunately, he decided that he really wanted the all or nothing kill there. But as you can see, each engagement was going more and more in his favor. So if he was just a little bit more patient with that, I think he could have done it. But unfortunately, or not unfortunately, but fortunately for Suspension, things went his way. Some really solid play overall, and great to see, like I said, these two gods that we hardly ever see make their way onto the battleground here, and Suspension takes it home. Hawkins, thanks so much for playing. Suspension advances.